So it's April. Have you been working on your New Year's resolutions if you set them or set any goals? More importantly, how successful were you with setting those goals and actually sustaining them and keeping them? Remember, I can't see you, so go ahead and be honest if there are certain things in your life that you want to achieve and that you desire. Now, just 8% of the population actually achieves their New Year's resolutions, but yet 40 to 50% of people actually write New Year's resolutions, or I shouldn't say write them, they make them. After 1 week, 75% of people are still trying to, or still committed to, I should say, their New Year's resolutions. So already in 1 week, we lose 25% of that population. Within 1 month, we're at 64% of people are still committed. So now it's 40% of people are gone. So that's why I say at 4 months into the year, where are you? Now the good news is that if you are still going at this in April, when you get to the 6-month mark, 46% of people are still committed to achieving those goals and working toward them. So that's the good news, is that the longer that you can stick to it, and we'll talk about that a lot, about how you actually get to goals that you feel passionately connected to so that you can stick with them and get to that 6-month mark and beyond, so you make these goals what you want them to be. The other good news is that people who explicitly have goals that are very deliberate about it, they're 10 times more likely to achieve those goals. So just being very deliberate and knowing in your mind and your heart that you really want it is a good thing. And according to Dr. Gail Matthews, you're 42% more likely to actually achieve your goals if you write them down. Now, I know that there's probably a little eye rolling going on now when I say write goals down. I know that there's that pit in your stomach of that extra layer of accountability, but quite frankly, that's what it takes, that extra layer of accountability. However, we're going to make that better as we get through the sessions, because we're going to talk about how you look at that written goal every day and it drives you to get there rather than gives you that pit in your stomach. So I have this graph here with the staircase, and I love this graph because it has has somebody sitting on the bottom stair, having this character sitting on the bottom stair saying that I won't do it, all the way to the top of the staircase where it's saying, I did it, I achieved it. And so I have a story to share about my friend Heather when it comes to this staircase. Heather's a friend of mine who attended one of my recent sessions, and I said to her, Heather, I said, for a couple of years I heard you talking about, wanting to run a marathon, but this past year, the end of 2015, she finally ran the marathon. I said, what changed for you? And she said, well, going back to the staircase that you have, she said, I sat there for a long time at the, I won't do it. And then there's part of me that just said, well, it's because I can't do it. She didn't feel that she could do it. She said, even though my husband and my sister ran marathons, I just said, I don't know if this is for me. I don't know if I can do it. But then she said, I really do want to do this. So it got to the point where now I'm curious. So how do I do it? How do I get there? So she started to ask the right questions and do some research. Nutritionally, what do I need to do to get there? What do I need to commit to on a daily and weekly basis? So she got her plan together and she stuck with it for a while. At about a month in, she said, I was feeling good. And I said, I know I can do this and I really want it. And then she said, in 6 months, there I was at the top of the staircase and I did it. I ran my first marathon and it was exhilarating. So where are you on the proverbial staircase of life? How far up are you? Are you sitting at the bottom, or are you closer to the middle or the top? I'd love to hear your goals and your dreams and the things that you'd like to achieve. This year, I've committed for myself to get better at my health and fitness. So I'm working with a trainer to have that extra level of accountability. I'm certainly not there yet, but I'm on this journey with you. So please share with me about your passions, your goals, your dreams, the things that you're looking to achieve this year and the years to come. I'd love to hear what you have to say.